What up, what up, what up, what up, the internet wave? How you guys doing? I am awesome. Thanks for asking. I'm your boy Kaba.Vision, and this is Trending Takes, a show that I do here on my YouTube channel, Afro Sonic. And guys, today, oh man, today, spicy. I don't know. There used to be an era. There used to be an era, that we all remember, where everything was just like, yo, especially in the mainstream media, there's a lot of conspiracies. That certain people, certain lyrics, certain songs mean certain things, you know what I mean? And there was an agenda behind everything. And, we as the public were being manipulated by the so called Illuminati. So that's our trend for today, guys. Illuminati is trending on the grams. So I think, from a quick take, I'm just thinking, like, people are reminiscing about the Illuminati days where the Illuminati used to pop. It used to be a thing. Like, remember that? You know what I'm saying? If hashtag Illuminati makes me rich, please count me in. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody used to think, like, there was like kids in the hood who used to be in in the, like, in different schools. They used to be in the Illuminati. I think these people had probably other mental issues, to actually think that they are a part of a secret organization that secretly runs the world. But in the context of South Africa, the Illuminati was devil worshippers. Basically, it's Satanism, satanic shit. You know what I'm saying? Blood sacrifices and whatnot, and there was. I think this was a construct from the churches. That's that. Hey guys, because churches also had a resurgent during those times. Those week-long churches that happened throughout December. They wanted to keep the kids inside. I mean, I guess it's and they had the whole entertainment thing going on. They're doing tours, taking demons out of people. You had the videos and the movies, and they were making bank. They were making bank. Personally, I do not believe in the Illuminati in that context. The African narrative context of people who eat brooms. They literally eat the brooms and they fly. That was with that other lady. I forgot what was her name. I used to, like, my aunt used to love those things. I think she believed in them, but I don't think she believes in it anymore. But maybe she still does. I don't know. But for me, it was just like, okay, this is ridiculous. I could see right past through the antics. But yeah, it was very entertaining to watch, and shout out to them. The creativity was on another level. The Illuminati should have recruited these people, because they literally shot a whole huge ass propaganda. Shifting how an entire half a continent used to, how they think and how they perceive the world. So that was quite an interesting era. So yeah, that's my little take on that. But yeah, we still gonna get onto this. You know how the show goes with trending takes, man. We have these discussions, we talk about these things, and yeah, let's see what the peoples are saying in these Twitter streets, in the internet streets. A couple of years back, I went to a Friday youth service in Durban Christian Center. The whole thing was just an awareness about Illuminati. They had videos and everything. Rihanna was on the list. You see, was guys. I didn't read this before this, right? I didn't read that tweet. I'm just saying, like, everybody knows what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Imagine an entire service on a Friday, on a Friday, bro. And then yeah, so they had like Rihanna and whatnot, and yeah, so that was a whole thing. What is my views on this? Okay, so obviously you have your traditional Christian values, and then Americans were like a bit progressive, you know what I'm saying, and it didn't completely align with our traditional views and our Christian views of the world. So there was a little, you know generational gap, you know what I'm saying, and the older generation hold the narrative, so they were like, no, you know what this is, I'm a demon. And yeah, so if you are acting out of line, we're obviously going to blame evil spirits instead of really trying to understand why this child is acting the way that they are. Is there an underlying root problem that we need to deal with here? Nope. We are just going to blame demons, and and then some kids took that and they rode with it, and it became a way for them to get attention as well, to get the clout, because now it it's changed. Now it's like social media is a platform to get the clout on. Um, no, everything used to be Illuminati. Everything that just didn't agree with mainstream ideology or traditional thing, it was just that was Illuminati. If it, free thought or having different ideas, that was Illuminati. And yeah, when I was young, I tried to research what Illuminati was about and ended up on the scariest page I'd ever visited. They thanked me for my interest in the organization and said they would contact me. I was so scared. Hashtag Illuminati. Yeah, I mean, I guess, you were a kid, you don't understand how the internet works. Everything on the internet must be truth. And then you only grow up and you realize that actually anyone can put anything on the internet. And you have people who are convinced about, they're delusional people. People can be crazy, guys. We all can be crazy. We can spiral into thinking that something is real when it's truly not. So that happens, and some people are very delusional. I'd like to think that. Okay, let me know. I'm not gonna say it. Guys, just so you know, where do I stand in terms of like my religious. You don't talk about your religion, you don't talk about politics, you don't talk about those things. Those are taboo, and I think that is something that someone put up there to control us. So they want to direct the narrative of what people should believe. I think everyone should be able to express what they feel, and we can have a civil discussion about our differences. I am personally an atheist. I don't believe in God as the almighty creator of everything that is everything. That's just me. I can make a separate video getting into that, but personally, from personal experience, seeing how the world come to be, and you see these people, they put themselves up there, and yeah, they have this whole religious thing to rally behind, so that they can take advantage of people who are desperate and people who need real help or real support, and yeah, it's not for me. It's not for me. I could get deep into it, but I'm not gonna get deep into it. But you know where I stand on. Do I believe in like satanic things and whatnot? No, I believe in crazy people. That's what I believe in. Like it's yeah. Come on, guys. Like, really, like human sacrifice. Like so sure, there are people who are doing these things. You know what I mean? I don't think they're getting superpowers all of a sudden because they're killing other human beings. I think these people need help. Definitely, some of them should be imprisoned, incarcerated rather. I don't know what's the correct word. Yeah, but they should be that thing because they are a harm to society. I also think that people who drive a narrative that is untrue and try to instill fear in people's lives also should be dealt with in a suited manner. Obviously I don't think like someone who does a church service, gets money from kids, you know, and tries to push a narrative of, if you consume any other media besides the media that I am giving you, you are you're going to go to hell. And yeah, you see, that's if you don't consume my guys, if you don't subscribe right now, you're going to go to hell. So please subscribe, subscribe, hit that like button, and yeah, and share it with everyone. Uh, Otherwise, you're gonna burn for eternity because yo, man, YouTube doesn't like people who don't leave and subscribe. Okay, now we're starting to see some really weird things. I'm just gonna go go away from that. Illuminati, why the fuck is shit trending? It's in fucking December. I think it's the time. I think the churches are already pulling through in the hood, because that's where they usually target, and there's a reason why they target the hood. You're not gonna see Rivers Church in Santon running a whole campaign against the Illuminati. No, it's gonna be some Nigerian pastor from God knows where, who just appears, and all of a sudden everybody's demonic. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, come on, guys, you gotta look at the empirical evidence that is. You know what? One thing people usually do is that they take a conclusion, and then they try to derive evidence from that conclusion. What you're supposed to do, the right thing, the smart thing to do, is to gather the evidence and see where the evidence leads you. You don't drive the evidence to whatever you believe. You let the evidence lead you to believe something else, because obviously you're probably wrong about whatever, or you don't you can't start with the end. You start at the beginning. You start with gathering the shreds and then piecing them together, and now you have the bigger picture. So yeah, so that's my take on it. So they just taking advantage of desperate people. So they're in the hood now. They probably coming through and okay, who said a black man in the Illuminati? Last time I checked, that was the biggest racist party. Last time I checked, something with and that's a real thing. Okay, so this goes back to the real so-called Illuminati, not South African Illuminati, which are two different types of organizations, by the way, guys. Um, so the Illuminati in the original context, or the one that comes from, I think, the Bulgarian one or something like that. I mean, if those guys are real, they're winning with whatever agenda they are doing. So their main goal is to push towards a new world order, right? Besides the whole um, Masonic influence and whatnot, symbolism, and hidden in plain sight, all of those things. Their ultimate goal was to bring about a new world order. And what does this new world order, entail? When you look at it historically, the Illuminati was like, yo, we against the church, we against the kings, the priests, these guys. We're all about empirical evidence and science and stuff like that. In a way, and the guys who were in the churches and what, they were the ones who and the kings and the queens, they're the one who ran the monarchies. They ran the world. They were the ones on top. Right now it's corporations who are on top, right? So yeah, basically their agenda was like, okay, we want to fucking flip this whole shit and bring in democracy and all of these things. So those things were on the agenda of the Illuminati. You know, the French thingy majiggy, where they took out the monarchy from France and whatnot, and tried to, put in a democracy. That was a part of the Illuminati and the secret society, Shandis, guys. You didn't know that. Um, they want to bring people to the light, to enlighten people, so you can carve. You know what I mean? Because what they used to, what they believe, well, according to the research that I've done, and what it seems to be the narrative, when you just take away all the theatricals of it, with the whole being a secret society, Masonic and symbolism and rituals. Besides that, we're looking at the real story here, because it's always hidden in plain sight. That's another thing they always hit you up with. You know what I'm saying? Is that they wanted to push for globalization, a one world type of steez, and they specifically chose certain individuals who are very smart to push this agenda. They put people. They started universities. They started secret societies within universities. Your Skull and Bones, your what, and then you got your Kennedys and your Bushes and your whatnots. Those the founding fathers of the new world, which was America, and how the America is also pushing this narrative of globalization, and how these companies are now spreading out throughout the world, and they want to unite the world and make scientific thinking um the way of life, in a way, to the thing that drives us, because we want to move away from the monarchies and the dictators and whatnots. You know what I mean? So that was their agenda, guys. So if you agree with their views, you probably agree with women should have equal rights as men. You probably agree with um what other things. But yeah, there's I don't know what's why people. Okay, so one thing we don't agree on is, like, we don't like the fact that a certain group of individual have to decide the fate of the entire world. So I feel like the Illuminati has become the thing that they try to overrule eventually. But who's to say these people still exist? Who knows? Do they exist? Do they not? But the idea of Illuminati, of creating organization to push a certain narrative, still lives. Um, I don't believe that black artists were literally in the round table with the big guys. The big guys, they meet up at it every year. You can literally go and check this out. Like, they meet up every year. It's called Bilderberg. It's a real thing, and they won't tell you in media because they own all the media. So, so there's a thing called the Bilderberg Group. Oh no, this is turning into a conspiracy thing. Bilderberg's 2019. So they got their own thing. They meeting up the most powerful individual. They meet up every year. Bilderberg conferences are an annual private gathering of 120 to 150 people of European and Northern American political elite, experts from industry, finance, academia, and media, established in 1954. And yeah, so you can see, check out some of the participants, like the type of people that actually go here. These are the people that literally run the world. Parent companies of all the companies. You know what I mean? Like, the common narrative is like, yo, when you're starting a company, you start that company so it can be acquired. Who acquires that company? If it's a good company and it fits the narrative that the Illuminati is trying to push, or the Bilderberg, or the Freemasons or whoever's running this whole show, it will get acquired. So that's reserve banks, Federal Reserve, all of these things. These are world events, occurrences that happen. 9/11. These are like things in their agenda. They have these things happen for a reason so that they can push a certain narrative. It's like how Facebook, they used to have this motto, break things fast, where they would take like 10 steps, doing something that they know they're not supposed to be doing, like fucking up your privacy and shit like that, and then they'll get the backlash from the public, and they just take one step back. But we're forgetting that these guys took 10. You know what I mean? So now we're 9 steps ahead of where we would have comfortably, wanted to be in that type of situation. So these guys, they set up those types of events and occurrences throughout the world, as we know. And so things like YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, these social medias, the reasons why they would be the ones that are the most popular, because there are a lot of programmers out there. And yeah, so you'd wonder why certain ones prevail over others. So yeah, so you can see like here, it's just a whole bunch of leaders from all over the world. Prime Minister of Canada. This is every single year. The Prime Minister of Canada has been coming here since 1963 all the way to 2015. I don't know if Justin Trudeau has been there, but that's Prime Minister. Then but they had like, but yeah, as you can see, like there's from representatives from basically every single country here. Very, very high individuals, people, president of the World Economic Forum. So these individuals, they'd be meeting up in secret and discussing, the goings of the world, and how we're gonna move as a society towards that's why corporations are the new rulers of the 21st century. But yeah, going forth, let's go back into the context that these tweets are probably about. Don't you think that music was better during the Illuminati era? Illuminati on my timeline. Okay, so Beyonce said, "Y'all haters corny with that Illuminati mess." Yeah, cause like they're like, why? Like every time, man. Like the reason the Illuminati became a tiny little cult that you couldn't tell people you belong to was because you know what happens when you know. When people don't, and you tell them they will kill for it. People want their ignorance. See, again, y'all don't know nothing. Y'all don't know fucking nothing. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. There are a select few people who carve. No one carves anything. I got saved, deleted all my hip hop songs and likes of She Will Tap Out right by my side because my pastor said it's satanic songs. Oh my god. Like, that's very unfortunate, man. Stop being distracted. Get first-hand information from your experience. DM if you wish to join the Great Illuminati, South Africa, Mozambique. And then you have no African representatives. These are Freemasons. Freemasons is a whole different thing compared to what the Illuminati is. Freemasonry is also it's an ancient secret society. They have also levels. Like in any company, you have your CEO, you have your lower management, then you have your operational people down there, right? So in the Illuminati, in the Freemason, there's like 33 levels to it. Like they call it 33 degrees. If you listen to like has a lot of references to Freemasonry. A lot of very political people also belong to the Freemasonry is probably like a subsidiary of the Illuminati. The Illuminati would be like this huge thing. It has subsidiaries like the Freemasons, the Skull and Bones. Damn, I don't know. Oh, I used to know these guys, bro. I used to, man. I got into this, got into it deep, and once you go past the all the theatricals, I call them theatricals, the distractions. You know what I mean? Those things, well, the devil worship. Those are the distractions to hide the true power of the Illuminati, which is real control of what people think, and the direction of what people spend their time doing. Because that 9 to 5, you're not doing it because consumerism, capitalism, all of those things. These are tools of control in a way. The so-called free market. It's called free market for a reason. It's also a distraction. Consumerism. We're consuming more than we need to. But whatever. Come on, guys. I want to see the funny stuff. People aren't hitting me with the funny stuff here. Hi, Bo. There are people who want to join this thing. Hi, guys. Jesus comings. Okay. When I saw Illuminati trending, I thought they opened their doors for new members to join. So we started this thing in high school of calling each other our names backwards. So instead of Tato, okay, a girl called Natasha named something. This is just a photo of the Illuminati. You see, it's just like, this is the fucking kids, man. But that poor Natasha, because Natasha now is probably like, yo, probably had a really bad experience. It's Rep Like Faith. My dog is 666 Illuminati. Ooh. Fire. Guys, I actually did I did a little song here. I did the song. I wanted to put it in my previous video for the Rap Like Faith # Rap Like Faith, because I did the Faith in Getsy's whatchamacall over there. When she was trending, we talked about it. You guys can go check out the video. That's where Red Live also commented. Shout out Red Live. But yeah, so yeah, I made a song. I took people's lyrics. I made a little quick beat. I'm just gonna play it for you guys real fast. I mean, it's trash, but it's. I made the beat. Made the song. It was real quick. It was a little 2-minute thing. Like just like, yo, let's just have some fun. You know what I'm saying? It's not that good, but we're gonna hear that in a second. It's loading up. Illuminati, you were told that 46664 was a code sign for Illuminati. Oh, here it is.
But when the East is dark, goes on Kanye West. I had chili with my father, that's why I call him Obaba. Then I took a bus alone, so they call me Barcelona. My waist speaks volumes, that's the biggest speech. These none taking jog, looks like Virgin Active. No hun scares me, even Pearl, I got Tusi. I tore through newspapers, so I'm breaking news. I heard rumors about Rama, but I won't spread it. I make sense when I'm high, they call me high sense. I'm bringing maize meal to my kasi, call me Ace Hood. Find me selling airtime in the church. Have faith, everybody, have faith. These tweets are fire, that's all. Have faith. Have faith, everybody, have faith. God's greatness, please have faith.
So yeah, that was my trash little song, guys. I know it's bad. Don't at me. But yeah, let's carry on. J. Cole. What does this guy say? Oh, anyone remember when they said Yu-Gi-Oh cards were satanic? Back in the mid 2000s, I remember they used to say back of the card was a portal to hell. I swear, all they wanted back when was to ruin everything, anything that was fun. Like, people. I guess so. It must be scary. Just think about it. Just think about it, guys. Like, our parents come from being marginalized. You know, um, you can't participate in society. You know what I'm saying? And now they're free. Now they can participate in society, and the world is embracing them. You're giving them everything from they have, and then it's jarring. Like, yo, we were cut off from all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, now we have to raise our kids, and things are changing. Traditions aren't the same, and all these external things, and your pastor's telling you like, yo, the devil is working hard. You know what I'm saying? And now you're like, yo, what's going on? So I really feel like it was just that, like, you're a parent, you're trying to protect your kids, and it's all new. It's all new. Everything is new. Everything is new, and it's happening so fast, and it's speeding up as it goes. It's even today. It's still speeding up, guys. We don't even grab what's going on. Like, it's happening. It's just happening like this. Like, Kaba.Vision dropping 5 videos in one day. Like, how? Like, we can't comprehend that sort of stuff. Like, what I'm saying? It's so I get it. Everything had to be Illuminati, and I think it was a good thing. I used to be really good at Yu-Gi-Oh, by the way. It's all strategy. You're playing with these different characters. They all have different abilities, and you have to outsmart your opponent. It was like chess, but funner because you use your imagination, and I loved using my imagination. My imagination was my home. That was where I lived every day as a kid. I was basically scared of everything when I was with a triangle on it. Imagine the trauma, guys. Imagine the trauma. They even said you will talk to snakes and take into a place. I was interested in the money part of the Illuminati. So yeah, that was the chat that if you join the Illuminati, then you become rich. I mean, but yeah, guys, there's no shortcut to getting rich. If you want it to last, there's no shortcut to wealth. Rather, to riches, you can get riches quick, but there's no shortcut to wealth. Wealth is something that you have to build. This has honestly been my chat the whole year, and people keep telling me I'm crazy. The Illuminati is real. Yeah, I mean it in the context that I was explaining, sure. But in the context of I'm on the fence on that one. I mean, you need to give me more evidence. I need more. I need more evidence on that one because I'm not convinced, mate. I almost didn't attend the Born This Way ball in 2012. Gaga came to SA because she was apparently the devil's wife, and I went against my mom for Gaga. Damn, man. When I was 8th grade, someone told me Illuminati people take people's Facebook accounts and use them for rituals. So to be safe, I changed my password to Jesus. What? Okay. I watched the 20 hours, 40 episode documentary in one weekend on Illuminati. After all that, I realized how much of bullshit this whole thing is. Yeah, you see, once you do your information, like, go and explore the evidence, because there's plentiful evidence. There's plentiful, things that are not evidence, that are just bullshit. They are a waste of time and pieces of crap. Then you can just disregard that. But yeah, everything is there. Everything is accessible, but they are, like, ways to disseminate between truth and fiction. I am ready to sell my soul. Is that what it takes? Okay, whatever. Why Illuminati's trend? Patience open. My dog is 666 Illuminati. Anyway, I hope I didn't offend anyone with this. It's like, why are you offended? If you know what I mean, don't be offended. So yeah, so something like this, like how the Simpson would predict the future to this degree is just, this is this is the type of shit that we should be like really like, what? Huh? Again, as I was saying, like, there's this whole group of Bilderberg, I mean, they could have been the ones who were pushing the narrative, who are, they send each other messages through media in ways that we don't understand. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is, guys. But I mean, like, how's life for you? Did you die today? Did you? Yeah, obviously you can't answer that question. I mean, like, how's life in general? No, we you know what? We spoiled, guys. You know what I mean? Like, your grandmother had to wait, or your grandfather had to wait a really long time for them to find out anything about anything. Today you can just tap away on a glass, piece of glass, and you have access to all of the world's information on your fingertips. All your loved ones, they're within reach, to a point where you can virtually have their presence with you. So I mean, these are magical devices. These little crystals over here, because they're the most of the components made out of within these things are crystals. These are amazing devices. I really think they're underutilized. And yeah, you use it more. You know what I mean? You have it. One day it will be implemented inside your head. I know you guys are probably like, oh, I don't have a computer inside my head. But I mean, so many things have changed from the yester world, and I trust that the Illuminati is gonna help the agenda of of implanting computers in the head, because it's needed. It's needed. So yeah, guys, if you wanna join, please hit that subscribe button. Join the Illuminati. Oh, here's a Bilderberg Group. Here we go. Here's the Bilderberg Group. You can catch me at the Bilderberg Group meeting, NWO, New World Order. Hit that subscribe button. Your biggest. Yeah, man. If you want money, if you want success for 2020, coming into 2020, they have sent me here, of course, to come and try to convince you guys to come join us. Join our movement. You guys have really loved our innovations. You're using this cell phone, you can't live without it. If you leave it away from you, you'll get anxiety, and that is on purpose, because now they have become an extension of you. We are connected to you, and you are connected to us. We are already one. Our agenda is working, guys. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, and make sure to stay in the loop with what is happening in and around these Twitter streets with trending takes. It has been your boy Kaba.Vision. Thank you guys for taking the time to listen to my induction message, and educating you guys, enlightening you guys about what's really happening in this world of ours. #Illuminati. Let's go, guys.